It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like dog. Smash that like button like Hulk, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here once again. If you're new to the channel, if you're not, this is Assemble Time. We are the Assemblers. I am Sluggy.
Lemo.
Dot.
We are back. Please subscribe, join the fam, smash the like button like Hulk, She-Hulk, Red Hulk,
Scar.
Abomination.
and the whole agents of
Smash.
Nice.
Pause. Yeah, yes.
Alright, see the title, you know why you're here. This is a spoiler review, so we're gonna get right to it.
Yes, so listen. If you're watching this right now, we give you the heads up. Spoilers are in effect now. We are about to talk about the Thunderbolts. So, heads up now, please. Now, if you don't want to know about any spoilers or have any conversation about this, you can just skip it till the end and whatever, and then come back to it, or watch the movie, come back, and then
Yeah, I recommend that one.
Yes.
Go copy a ticket, come back in a few
Then
days.
watch the movie and then come back
Like,
and-
nah, they was cooking.
But it's definitely a spoiler filled movie, like review. Yeah.
All right, who want to kick it off first? Who got something they want to say specifically?
My son Alexi. My son.
He stole the show for you?
Yeah. He was the best character.
Before we get into that, right? Before we get into the specific characters, right? The movie itself.
Good.
How do you feel about the movie itself?
It was good. Like I went in with high expectations, so it could have been a little better to me, but it didn't disappoint at all. Like it was good. Like I enjoyed the shit out of it. Like
It's funny because I was about to ask why you went in with so high expectations for a movie like Thunderbolts.
I was mad surprised when he told me that too. He's like, nah, Uncle, I was.
It hit me right when I was about to ask you it. I know why he had
You know why?
expectations. Son loves villains. He thinks he's
Villains?
a villain. He loves the whole.
bad guys. It's literally the Marvel
That's what
version of the
it's real.
Suicide Squad.
Oh, that was the whole
Like
thing.
it's the Marvel version of the Suicide Squad. You can't lose with that. Like
You could, I mean,
they
they can't
won.
lose. They lost for Suicide Squad at
Yeah,
first
exactly.
before they got it right.
You act like we had to do. You act like we
I mean,
didn't
the
have to
first Suicide Squad wasn't
trash.
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 It's trash. It's
Dirt.
considered.
Will Smith.
Dirt. Yes.
It's
dirt.
considered nationwide trash.
Dirt.
I mean, it
That
wasn't.
shit
It wasn't
dirt.
good, but it
That shit
wasn't like
dirt. That shit dirt.
it wasn't complete dirt.
Dirt.
The fake enchantress at the end. That's trash.
No, she was trash.
And trashes.
No fucking zombies.
No, that shit was due. I ain't gonna
The
lie.
Mexican nigga was cool. My son.
I don't know. That nigga got me. I hate the nigga.
I think all of these
he
superhero
was
movies.
beastie, but
I think all of these superhero movies got. Of course, you could pull out an element and be like, "That, come on, that wasn't
Right.
Yeah, like
Okay, I-
whether it's a scene, a character, or
Yeah,
an actor that did good, and not the, it's
there's
something.
nothing good about. I think it's like if I see the movie, I'm not gonna say it's nothing good about it.
Yeah, there's always something. Like, you feel me? Like, at least you can point to something and be like, "Nah, come on, this wasn't." I mean, yeah, that's everything. I think you can even do that with Morbius.
But with Thunderbolts,
Yeah.
Nah, see, but I actually like Morbius.
No,
I'm a fan of Morbius.
but you know
Yes.
what it's.
But I also am aware,
nation
like,
received.
yes.
That's basically what I was getting at with Suicide Squad. Like I know it's trash, but I was a fan. Like you feel me? I liked it.
The second Suicide Squad to me is
No, the second Suicide Squad was.
All right, so you, Thunderbolts, how you felt about it overall as it moves?
Honest opinion, I fucking loved it. Like I super enjoyed it. Like it was funny, the opposite of what he said. Like I really didn't have no expectations. I was neither here nor there. I mean, I'm like, whatever it is. Like I want it to be good because it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
So I'm going in with expectations like it better be good for me, but I wasn't really sold on no characters except I told you this, Yelena. I love Yelena. For me, like she's
gold.
too cool. Like for me, like that was probably the only thing I could say that like is that. But then like I kind of like I went home and rewatched it. Nah,
I usually do that, and I
No,
didn't.
I
I got thought of it, and I just
went
didn't do
home,
it.
I went home and watched it. Said, Daddy, no, stop that part. Yo, no, that part right there when she had the one on when she was talking to
Maybe on 34th.
yeah, exactly on 30 right Was that Penn Station?
Yeah.
My bad. Oh, nigga, I said, yo, nah. She said, but that did it. I said, nah, stop. That right there, stop. And then me and Doc did that. It's mad peace. Because me and Doc, we went to the movies together. So we did that like, nah, this is hard. Like, it was like, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. And, you know what I always tell you, right? What makes a movie whack?
The villain.
Sentry was dog.
Now, you know what's funny?
Bob.
I'm not gonna front when
My son was
when
tough.
my son went full blown void mode and shit.
Wait, got the little girl.
Nigga, first of all, I thought of you off rip pause in the theater. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie.
They kill kids now, bro.
This is definitely better than the villain that was in Deadpool Wolverine. Like, I see what he's saying now. Like,
Feel me?
in my head, I thought he over it. I'm like, when we speak, either later today or tomorrow, he better not say, nah, it was trash. I'm like, there's no way. This is good. Like,
Sentry was tough.
And his look,
Like,
the void when he
everything.
was like silhouette.
The actor,
Fire, bro.
son as Sentry, son as just regular Bob.
Let me ask you
And
something.
then son as the void.
Hold on, let me ask you
the
something
silhouette
fast.
swag.
So, knowing that it was supposed to be
Body bag.
Glenn from Walking Dead,
Look.
do you feel like they made the...
I think they made the right
Not
choice.
that they made the right decision, 'cause it wasn't their
I say this,
choosing,
right?
like, oh,
I know my son Glenn
would have cooked more?
I don't know about cooked more.
That's what I'm asking here. You think...
Cooked more? I don't know.
You think what I'm trying to say is you think the ramifications of him having to step away, you think them falling with this nigga that played him worked for the best? Like,
Yes.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so too.
Yes.
That's what's funny because I
Yes.
like Son. I like Glenn.
No, son.
But-
Glenn
but
to me.
who fits Sentry more?
Glenn bodied it. Like Glenn's a great actor. My
Yeah.
son, my son got chops. Glenn got chops.
Yeah, I see him in the
But seeing son play Sentry, mind you, I don't even know this guy. Son was giving me the Riddler swag.
That's why it's dope to
Paul,
me
he,
when you don't-
he was giving me Paul Dano swag.
Yeah, but we
And-
know Paul
But he
Dano.
very like.
Thanos.
But he very like.
Thanos?
Paul Dano like.
No, Dano.
Nah, I know. But
Yeah, well, that-
some niggas. No, actually, that's the real name to say. Way to say Thanos' name. You guys, it's Thanos.
Thanos,
It's funny because leading up into
But I ain't gonna lie,
kept saying
I was
Thanos.
OD feeling son as Sentry. Like my son, like I don't want it's over. Like I wouldn't. Yes, I think Glenn's a great actor, but I'm mad content
No,
with
the scene-
fuck content. Content is not
scene
even
after he
because my
twisted
son
the
really was
Thunderbolts.
cooking. Like
Yeah,
my son was.
that for me. That's where I
I
thought of that.
It was him
right there.
it was him.
I was like, damn.
It was him before he ever even became Sentry. When he was just the whole.
Yeah, he was really
didn't
doing
know
good.
who he
Yeah, he was
was
doing
and all-
good.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
nah, son was cooking. Like my son
It
was
hit me in the theater. I was
So,
like, no
he
lie,
did-
Glenn is Glenn. And he would have cooked too, but
Yes,
I'm happy.
and I know
this
that
worked this way because
and I was like the first thing I told Dad as soon as they showed us. I said, "I'm supposed to be Glenn right there too." What right? He's like, "Word." So yeah, but look, fuck, it, we going. But my son, I ain't gonna lie, my son did a good ass job. Like,
That scene after he twisted the Thunderbolts and Victoria tried to like.
Oh, no, that whole shit, when he started
And when he was nigga son like, I'm a god, and she was like, whoa, you're a god now? And they was like, yeah, you said I'm stronger than all the Avengers, and at least one of them was a god. So
nah, he cooked with that. Like he was
What he
literally had the textbook out and was like the Webster out. I'm like, look, definition.
But, like, all his mannerisms and shit, it was like that
First
was
of
like
all,
a nerd discovering himself.
That's why I
Like,
thought he was gonna
freed that.
fling her ass out the window because I'm
And-
like, when they first got outside to the front, they talking. I'm like, she's gonna fall right now.
And you know
And
why
then
that
she did it.
movie?
I'm kind
and
of mad he didn't kill her. Like I wanted
To
him
me,
kill
you
her.
know why the movie cooked even more? They really gave. They did it right. They dumbed it down to 4 of them. Right? It was like basically
Not
4.
5.
Who's the 5th? Oh,
Bucky.
Bob. Oh, Bucky.
No, Bucky. It's Ghost, Winter Soldier,
Yes.
Yelena, Red
Yes.
Guardian.
I forgot.
Bucky.
But remember, my son Bucky came a little late in the movie. Like, you feel me? Like, he came a little late in the movie, but
I'm saying once they start rolling that
Yes,
Thunderbolts,
you're
my
right.
son Bucks, young Buck.
Nah, they fleed that too. When they were fighting,
Yo, Buck.
my son Buck took off his shit. Like he was about to put in work on.
Yeah, I
Sentry.
feel bad for him when he did that because I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna give it nothing. It's giving nothing. Man.
straight through the nigga arm and all that.
But
Yeah, no. It was, I think it was a very good movie. I think it's, I wouldn't say it's like, Snow Guardians 3.
compared to something else,
Black Panther 2?
that's a good one for him. I just say that because
Because, yes, you know,
Yeah.
I kind of favor Guardians,
OD.
so. Respectfully, so I get it.
Like you bring them up a lot.
Yeah, I think Guardians 3 is like
You bring them up a lot.
Yeah,
Period.
right.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, for me to get a better
Wakanda
measuring
2,
stick for you.
Wakanda 2.
That's why when you said that, sorry, in text when you was like, is Black Panther 2-ish? There's no Guardians 3. In my head, it's somewhere in between, and that doesn't mean it's better than Black Panther 2.
It's in that.
But it's definitely like, I wouldn't be mad at somebody if they liked it more than Black Panther 2. That's what I'm saying.
No, for sure.
But I can understand if somebody says it's better than. Well, I wouldn't understand if somebody say it's better than Black Panther 3. Neither. I mean, Guardians 3. Then I guess that is the line. So like that's what I'm saying. Especially out of new movies. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm only really trying to like stay modern with the modern.
So
like,
it was a good measuring stick that you mentioned those two movies
because those are like the ones that really came out like
those are
lately.
Like since what we at the end of Phase 5 right now. Phase 6 is about literally the last movie.
Yeah.
We at the end of Phase 5.
Fantastic
Four is the first of Phase 6.
Gotcha.
So, for me personally, like, so I know y'all gave y'all's right, like what y'all thought about the movie. I've had no expectations, just like you. Like, I actually was mad non-excited about it. Like,
me too.
and it's funny, like when we left the theater, Jada was like, "And you said you wasn't even gonna go see it." I said, "No, I never said I was. I'm gonna see every one of these shits in the theater on opening night." But I just didn't care for it. Like
whatever. Like,
and I fuck with everybody on there. What I cared for is seeing my son U.S. Agent on the silver screen. But I didn't care though, bro. I didn't care for it though. So for me, to end it short and sweet, I thought it was fucking phenomenal. I ain't gonna lie. Like it made me like damn. You know, you watching the movie and the whole time you're like just you don't realize till you realize it. You like. Damn, it's like an hour and a half in. This shit is good. Like,
there was never no point in that movie,
where
right?
you was like, had a time to.
I was bored. I was never not bored at that one point in that movie, bro.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, I was always tuned in it. So I really fucked with it. I ain't gonna lie. And one thing it made me really like feel like, bro. And funny, we were just speaking about that recently. It made me really feel like just like natural back in the days MCU shit. Like it just made me feel good. Like I ain't gonna lie. This is what MCU is.
It wasn't cheesy.
Yeah, it wasn't too much humor. It was just the right amount of action. Even though like you can never get like not enough action.
No, of
right?
course.
But it was good.
It's never gonna satisfy.
But I was okay with the amount of action they had. The character.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like
each character I feel like got enough shine. Like it wasn't.
That's what I was gonna get at right now. They gave every. That's what I said. It was like 4 or 5. We said 5. I forgot Bucky. But even Bucky, right? But I ain't gonna lie. Now I think about it, I kind of like Bucky. Kind of was like, whatever. Like,
I think Ghost was the only one that had like the leases of all of them. Like that. You was like,
no, Ghost for sure. She get that. They should have did Taskmaster instead of Ghost.
Nah, Boob, it was crazy,
bro. Heads up.
Well, look, whether or not that's true or not, like they should have used it.
No, but that's just that's not my opinion.
I just thought that early payoff for me was a payoff. It paid off. Like I was like, wow, somebody got boomed off.
It's crazy,
one of
right?
the main characters.
I was kind of underwhelmed because I knew that.
We all knew that because she wasn't announced in the Doomsday cast, but.
I mean, that don't mean nothing though. Like, there's a lot of niggas that not announced.
She could have died at the end.
Exactly,
like,
but. The fact that it happened, exactly. So I didn't know when it was gonna happen.
I kind of got the drop that I had kind of got like the rumors, like that she was gonna die early.
You spies then, because you missed the. I don't want to see no spoilers or nothing.
No, but it's not like me looking for rumors. It's just like just me watching shit and it came. Yeah, exactly. She came like so. I'm like, damn, Taskmaster gonna die. But I'm like, I was Taskmaster. Like, I don't care. Like, Taskmaster was trash to me in Black Widow anyway. Like, first of all, y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I feel about Black Widow, so...
When you said do text off camera yesterday, you was like, damn, you know, Elena's my bitch, and I felt like she was underwhelming for me. It's funny, when I walked out the theater, as I'm walking to the car with Jada and we talking about it, I said, and actually once we got in the car, I was like, you know what's crazy? There's certain people that's like very irreplaceable, like even when somebody like pick up the mantle for them or they get recasted. Yelena is doing a phenomenal job as replacing Black Widow, bro.
See, that's why I say why. So let me not say like she did bad, right? That when I say like she was underwhelming, that it's just that I was OD. She was.
You wanted just more from her because your expectations.
I fuck with her. Like she was like I was sold on her, bro. Like
but I feel like
once they introduced her in the Black Widow movie.
But I feel opposite though. I feel like it was her movie, honestly speaking.
So I get that, right? Clearly she was the main character, right? Clearly she's the main character.
But to be fair though, bro, to be fair, the movie did paint the picture that she was in a funk. Like, we picked up on her not at her best. She's going through depression.
Yeah, I just didn't like that swag of that. I didn't like that swag of it.
Why she wasn't the typical Yelena? You feel me? Like she wasn't on her.
But you don't have
did not like it. Yeah, I get it. I just didn't like it. Like for me, like I could have.
That's what I took away from it. Two things: one, that it was her movie, and two, that was like, no lie, she's doing a great job of replacing somebody that was irreplaceable, bro.
That's what I did like about it. They did her US. They did that the little squad. It was dead ass. There, my son Bob too. Like feel me? Like my son. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like my son U.S. agent. That's what I kept telling him the whole time. My son was walking.
What, his last
no
name?
pun intended.
Yeah.
My son was.
Nah, my son did his thing.
He
bro.
was.
And for his
now
first...
I like you feel me? I did that and I kept telling Doll, like, I ain't gonna lie.
I hate his son, but I guess that's the role he was supposed to be.
He was supposed to be the dick in the head nigga, bro.
With this instance, I mean, you like the dick. You like the asshole, bro.
And don't like him because why? Because he's a dick asshole.
Because he's already committed to not liking him.
Yeah.
Nah,
that's why. But honestly speaking, my son is like you of what you like. Period. Not you, but he's like what you like, bro.
No, I get that.
OD in a nutshell.
But
like,
I don't
stop.
feel
My
like the
son
reason
was.
why I don't
My son was
he
fleeing.
can't back it up to me, bro. Like
You seen Thunderbolts, nigga. My son was putting in pain.
my son was putting pain,
nigga,
bro.
my son put in. First of all, he folded them in that.
no,
little,
I'm about to say that. In the
nigga,
little
when they all
facility,
nigga
my
go
son
to
was
each other,
walking, bro.
Nigga, I said straight. Do.
The way he was reloading too, my son was
nigga,
wilding, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
bro. Like,
nah, it's
I'm
funny though,
gonna lie,
because his arc in the movie is humbling him.
humble, nigga.
Yeah.
my
Like, yo,
son
you think you're higher than you are, but you're not, nigga.
got mad humble.
You
and like,
need to take stuff in, bro.
and my son,
Take a step
I ain't
back,
gonna lie.
take it in, like-
Chops.
Yeah.
My son acted his
But
ass off for that
look
shit.
who
Like,
his dad. Look who his dad. Chops.
my son,
Monarch. You didn't see that?
That was it.
You didn't see that? Monarch.
I'm still in my shit.
Really good too, by the way.
oh, you talking about the Godzilla shit?
My son is
You into the Godzilla lore?
Yeah, I
You
didn't
should
like the
one day
first
just, like-
episode.
He's the main guy in it.
I didn't like the first episode.
But you can't like quit on stuff because you don't like the first episode, bro. Like honestly speaking,
I guarantee
you know that
that
though
shit's-
with shows.
crazy.
Monarch
Yeah, I
is
definitely
Monarch.
do
Is-
like
I ain't
Godzilla,
lie.
like-
Yeah, but you know that with shows, period. Also, you watching them shows to
son
know like
cooked in that
nigga,
shit,
it's
I
not
ain't gonna
always.
lie.
It's either gonna be the first episode or it's gonna
Nah,
pick up.
my son play test.
My son, nah, hold on, don't do that.
I said
Don't do
play
that.
test.
Don't do that right now. Come on, you know I get my black man back.
I said play test. Like,
Oh, my phone. Yeah, the fact I
Playtest.
seen that episode.
And Ghost was in playtest.
and goes and
I can't
the
remember nobody else.
the TVA agent.
She was in playtest?
Yeah, the
Oh, she's
black
the one that-
agent,
yeah.
the TVA agent. Facts.
wow.
Yeah, facts, nigga. I swear to God, like.
Yeah, nah, yo, black man.
The one
That's
on the
another.
earpiece with
That's
him,
another
right?
channel for another.
No, she's like the main.
She's the one that, yeah,
she's
set him
like
up.
this.
She
Yeah,
implanted
exactly.
him,
Yeah, facts, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like that.
All right, anything else y'all want to take away from the movie before this shit die on us or something?
I think generally the movie was mad good, right? I'm gonna say this, right? I think the movie was mad good. I think it's actually
Definitely better than Cap's movie, right?
Oh, yeah. By far.
Yeah, like I think Landslide.
By far.
Cap 4? I think better
it's
than Landslide.
absolutely better than Brave New World. That's what
Yeah,
it's called.
yeah. It's just from
But
rolling through.
but
Ain't no
I don't
want to
say like that because
it's just rolling through.
No,
It's
absolutely.
better,
It's a to me tenfold better movie. But Brave New World to me wasn't like.
No, it's not trash. I'm not saying Baby was trash.
Right.
That's just the recentest one.
But yes, hard body.
And I walked away from saying I liked it. Walking away, you know, when after I left it, I was good.
I walked away from Thunderbolts
But
like nah.
this is wow.
This is MCU.
You remember when the comment we
Yes,
had?
they did this. They
like
did
3-4 weeks ago when we was talking about. I was explaining the whole Kevin Feige and Bob Iger back in position, and I'm like, Thunderbolts is the new. It's the first movie in Kevin Feige having all say so.
Yeah, you told me that.
And then that's when we was like,
Yeah.
this ain't show if he either still got
he
it
lost
or
it.
he lost it. Right?
Got it.
Nah, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like that.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
No wonder he pushed so hard. Like, nah,
Nah.
this is. Yeah, I got to say so again. We doing Thunderbolts.
My son was going home. My son was wearing the Thunderbolt, the asterisk hat.
Yo, so you seen the post credit scene? You seen the post credit scene?
Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah.
So you seen
Both post-credit scenes.
both. You seen both?
Yeah. I fucking hate Falcon, bro.
Yo, now you know what I meant, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Not
14
to like.
months later, right?
The son is that's a bitch, bro. Like
marketing, you
he's
can't
getting
use
me mad
Avengers.
more as Cap, and it's sad because I don't want.
You not that guy, bro. Like technically you are, cause you are
bugging
Cap,
out.
but you not
Don't
that
do
guy,
that. Don't do that
bro.
because that's your man's, bro.
'Cause see, I'm
you can't,
saying
you
that-
can't see that that's some vid shit. Come
How?
on, bro. How not?
Only thing
bro?
I don't like about it, about that whole even like thing, is that 14 months later, right? Right, as you said, right? Because correct me if I'm wrong, right? Is that 14 months later?
I think it was only 4, bro.
Nah,
No,
it might be
14.
Nah, it was a minute.
14,
It was a minute.
my G, 14. And son still ain't put a team together.
Yeah.
So like,
I seen the
like
review.
what the fuck?
I was watching a review. I think it was from Screen Crush, and he was saying that his theory. He thinks that scene is from.
Yes,
it's gonna
from
be
the
in
movie.
Doomsday.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
Like before they used to do that, it used to be a direct scene from the next movie.
Then what was the? Well, they ain't in the movie too that they did it
They
last.
did it for Civil War, where they put
Yeah,
it in
yeah,
the-
exactly. Right,
the
right,
last-
boom.
The movie before that, and they used to do that a lot back in the days. They used to put a direct scene.
It was like
That was from that movie.
and it's good that it's been a while.
Ragnarok, they
And
did it.
it's good that it's been a while because we haven't actually had a post credit scene.
That made that connected, or had something to do with the next shit.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
You use this. Correct me if I'm wrong. In Ragnarok, you was gonna say the Black Widow shit on the screen.
Nah. It was when Doctor Strange. It's not in Ragnarok, but they showed the Ragnarok scene in the previous movie. I forgot what movie that was, but it was with Doctor Strange and Thor when he asked about Odin when he came to Earth.
Oh, see, I was.
They had that scene as a post-credit scene for another movie, and then that was a dead-ass scene in
Yeah,
Ragnarok.
in Ragnarok. Yeah.
Wasn't-
Shot for
wasn't-
shot.
What I was talking about wasn't post-credit shit, but remember when Black Widow, when in the end of Age of Ultron, Black Widow's telling Hulk on the screen, like, all right, we won. It's time for you to turn the plane around and come home. Da 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 da. Like
Yeah,
we
it's
saw
a-
that from Black Widow's point of view, and then in Ragnarok, when my son Hulk went into the ship.
No, but that's in the
No,
movie.
no,
That's
you
in the
bugging. I think
movie,
you mistaken it, bro. That was in the movie.
They were both for the movie.
Yeah, it was both in the movie.
That was
That's
just the
what it
end of the
was.
movie. The end of Avengers. What?
It's a scene from
Age of
one
Ultron?
movie that they played off in a different.
Yeah.
That
they
was
played
Age of
it-
Ultron.
I think.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
Age of Ultron
and then
is when they showed the scene itself,
and
and then in
then-
another movie they showed.
No,
it
that
when-
was-
Oh, in Ragnarok they showed when Thor played.
He was
when Hulk
just-
played
he was
it
just watching
in the
it. He
Quinjet.
was watching it. Yeah, he was
that's
just-
what you're talking about. Nah,
yeah.
but that's not the same as the. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I really don't want to hate Cap as Cap. I don't want to hate Sam as Cap, bro, because I want to give him a shot, and I don't want to be the person that is no my Cap. I'm a MCU guy, so I like to take on the new stuff that they presenting to us and accept it and not be a bitch nigga about it. So I want to give Sam a shot as Cap. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm not trying to like shun him out, but with every like scene we getting from Cap, it's just something that he keeps doing that's making me get mad.
More and more like that. I really
Like
I
come
can't
on,
get
bro.
behind
yeah,
you.
like I'm really trying, bro. Like
Yeah, nah,
it started off with him and his show with
Look,
giving
bro.
the shield
Look,
back,
right.
and then
Look,
it's like
right.
now this.